Jams, sauces and herbal teas. These are just some of the products flying off the shelves in various stores across the globe. From Japan to Canada, Ireland to Italy, these in-demand products have been repping the 254 for years. And the interesting thing is that all these products originate from one place, Meru Herbs in Tharaka Nithi County.
Meru Herbs is a community-based social enterprise. We grow, we process, and we export organic herbal teas, tropical fruit jams, and tomato-based sauces. We have hibiscus, also known as karkade. Then we also have chamomile, also known as chamomilla. We have lemongrass, known as citronella. And then we have moringa, and we have shell ginger. And then we do blends of all these teas. For the jams, we realized that the same farmers that were growing the herbs had a lot of fruits that would go to waste during peak season. And so to reduce the post-harvest losses, we decided to transform those fruits into jams. Today we have guava jam, we have mango jam, pineapple. We try experiment with every fruit and try and make a jam out of it.
Meru Herbs also specializes in the production of both organic and conventional products. And speaking of organic products, I got to witness the production process firsthand. Since opening its doors, Meru Herbs has been in operation for close to 20 years. But how exactly did they get started?
In 1989, the Catholic Diocese of Meru, in collaboration with the Italian government, started a water project aimed at providing piped water to close to 430 families living in this semi-arid region of Tharaka Nithi.
The person charged with the supervision of this project was none other than Italian missionary Andrew Botta.
By December 1989, already the first group of families had the water, and the population of course increased, the area increased, and the area of the water became about 50 square kilometer coverage, and from 140 families connected, it went now we are about 2,000 families connecting into the irrigation network.
We now had water. We didn't have to wait for the rain. The question was, what do we irrigate, and then to whom do we sell? Our largest market is Europe, Italy, France, Austria, and then we also have Japan. A percentage goes to the Japanese market, United Kingdom, Scotland mainly, and then we have Ireland, a little bit goes to Ireland, and Canada. We have 21 permanent employees, but during peak time we have a lot of hibiscus, we'll have a lot of herbs coming in, and we can have between 25 to almost 50, 75 support staff. It's a huge number, and the best thing about it, it's women. Women are the ones who mostly do the activities, so it gives me a lot of joy because it is something, we create employment for the women in the society. But we've come from very far, and I'm proud of how far we've come.
So, from this to this amazing product that is being enjoyed by thousands all over the globe. And that's Kenya to the world. See you next time.